Hi, Jen here from Jen Michelle Coaching, and today I want to talk about how to radiate self-worth, 5 ways you can begin to play with this in your life and really begin to feel worthy of all of the deeper yearnings and longings put on your heart. For those of you new to my channel, I would love to invite you to subscribe. I release a video weekly. In this, I invite you to really notice where in your life you're still asking for permission. Is this okay? Can I want this? Am I allowed? And walk in as if you're in your wholeness, right? May not be perfect. You may still be a little bit wobbly, a little bit like, oh, is this too much? Especially if you grew up being told that your desires are too much. But the thing to remember is things in your life are put on your heart for a reason. And sometimes we don't get what we want because we kind of want it from the ego. And so we need to work with those parts. So what we want isn't like in service just to ourselves, but it's actually in service to the other person, our family, our significant other, our communities, and eventually the world at large, right? So we are often being asked to look at aspects of self that maybe are a little bit more self-serving, maybe do hold like narcissistic sort of flavors to them, and need to look at that so we can really say yes to ourselves. Because when our intention is pure, it's much easier to connect to worthiness. But when our intention is a bit distorted and mixed with survival, we tend to not trust it as much. And this is when we fall into needing permission and to ask for it, or we project an image of being overconfident because we're overcompensating for the lack of wholeness and connection that we have access to within ourselves, right? Number 2, this also will require us to hold embodied boundaries, which means that when we set a boundary, there's less and less of a charge to it, right? It's not like they feel this like aggressive, amped up, angry, triggered, activated energy, but it just is. It's like, no, like I'm not able to do that. It just is, right? Like there's no charge. You've been in your body enough to like work through it. So it just is setting a truth, right? It's like, no, there's this and there's that. This is what works, this is what doesn't. But if we are disembodied and we are really heady, it's going to be hard to set a boundary from a steady, grounded place that is like kind of more wrapped in a loving expression of it, right? Like we don't have to go hard or be really bold or aggressive or over explain. It just is. So the more embodied we can be, which requires us to be with the sensations that come up within us and not like reach for the phone or reach for the glass of wine or reach for the shopping app. It requires us to be here now, be within ourselves. It's from this place that we naturally can set boundaries because we know thyself. We know who we are. We know our intentions are good. We've worked through a lot of that. And so this is something that becomes easier and easier and easier, right? Number 3, I'm a big believer in wearing what makes you feel feminine and free, right? Makes you feel good. So if you're the type of person that follows like the latest fashion trends, or you're going to wear this thing because someone like on Instagram said you should, but you ultimately don't feel beautiful in it, you're not going to feel comfortable, worthy, and sort of carefree like that barefoot, beautiful, radiant woman just frolicking and free within herself, right? So know yourself, know what makes you feel beautiful, right? I love to wear flowy things like dresses. I wear them all the time. I just feel really beautiful. I also feel really beautiful when I do simple things like get a great night of sleep and make myself a nourishing meal and get sunshine in my eyes in the morning and on my face. And I take care of myself and stretch my body and move it, right? These are all things that make me feel really beautiful. If I was listening to the world, these things would be overlooked and they wouldn't really be that important because I would need to like go get some external thing. But when we take care of ourselves and when we tune into our own perception of what makes us feel good, what makes us feel radiant and beautiful, this begins to shine from the inside out. Number 4, And this brings me a little bit deeper into other people are going to want you to do it their way. But can you hold the line? Can you be like, that's great that that works for you? That doesn't work for me. Or I know you think this isn't good enough, but I actually do. Or I know you think this needs to be fixed or changed within me, but I actually kind of like this about myself, right? This is where you begin to hold the line and begin to trust yourself and your higher instincts and your heart on a deeper level. Because when you come back home in this way, you embody worthiness naturally because you, again, there's no energetic thread of asking for permission. Do you approve? Do you like it? Is this enough? All of that goes away and it just is. There's no words required, right? They feel that energetic and that life flowing inside of you. And number 5, receive, receive, receive. Practice receiving in all areas of your life. If you're in partnership, practice receiving from your partner. If you are single, practice receiving random things that happen for you throughout the day. Maybe someone holds the door open for you. Maybe someone lets you go before them in line at the cafe. All of these little ways in which we are being asked to receive. Maybe the cashier asks you how you're doing and makes eye contact with you. Can you slow down? Can you receive another and open your heart up again to all the ways in which at a soul level we can receive and we can open up to life on a deeper level? All of this will allow you to embody self-worth because you are cultivating this from the inside out. Others will feel it because you will feel good. And in this space, you naturally magnetize the things that are meant for you and you naturally release the things that are not meant for you. This is not woo. This is a beautiful practice that I invite you to delight in and really see for yourselves. I would love to hear how this video supports you and any ways in your life this applies and that you're working on right now. I am going to be opening up my membership for the Surrendered Woman. This is a really special community of women that I have held for the last 4 years where we dive into monthly 2 calls a month and we dive into daily education, practices, coaching Monday through Friday that are specific to anything alive in your life. In our private and hidden Facebook group, we have a library of videos, meditations, and practices, as well as guest speakers. If this speaks to you, learn more at the link below, and I would love to have you apply if this is speaking to your heart and the support is just really something you're desiring and a sense of community in your life right now. I look forward to seeing you next week. Much love.